Hello, everyone. It is time for this week's Windsor Real Estate Market Update. It was a crazy busy week with 78 houses being sold. Before vacation, that week there were 77 houses sold. That was the week before spring break. Then spring break, everything dove. No activity on spring break. Most realtors were out of town. I know realtors that were in Jamaica. I know realtors that were in Mississippi. I know realtors that were all over the place. Nobody was selling any houses the week of spring break. Everybody goes away. It's typical of the city of Windsor. And now all on here on Aspen Shore, if you were to pay attention, this week garbage cans will be out and flying around because everybody is coming back from Florida. The population here on Aspen Shore will double next week as more people return from the warm weather climates of Florida. Very, very typical for Windsor. Most of our retirees leave for the winter time and don't come back until spring. Those that get a little bit older stay here for the whole winter because it's not a bad winter to be in. We get very little snow. I think we had 1 6-inch snowstorm or 5-inch snowstorm this year. That's it. So wanted to do this week's market update. The very first things we'll notice is only 33% of our market was under $400,000. 1/3 of our market was under $400,000. 2/3 of our market was over $400,000. 2/3 of our market over $400,000. By the way, I am cleaning out an estate on a Wintermute in Lakeshore. It is a massive 4-bedroom home with massive garages. There are 2 3-car garages on this house. If you're looking for garage space and house space, this is definitely the house for you. And if we bought it off the market before it went to the market, it would be cheaper. So if you know anybody looking for a $1.3 million house, it is now time to call me. Call me now. 519-995-6145. 519-995-6145. When the house goes on the market, the price goes up because you're going to have to pay more commissions, or they're going to have to pay more commissions. So they're going to charge you more commissions. So if you know anybody looking for a $1.3, $1.2 million house, give me a jingle today in, where is that at? Lakeshore. The wonderful area of Lakeshore. Just off of Old Tecumseh Road, as a matter of fact. I'll be out there later on today doing some more work on that estate clean. I've got a great big dumpster being delivered tomorrow. So you better hurry because this house will be listed. And once it gets listed, it's more money. If you know anybody looking 1.2, 1.3, have them give me a call. 519-995-6145. Back into this week's market update. So before spring break, we had $30 million of houses listed and $32 million of houses sold. This week we had $37 million of houses listed, up 20%. If you read the newspaper, it says the market sucks. I'm sorry, but listings were up 20% in the city of Windsor last week. So, and sales were $39,156,000 for the little borough of Windsor. $39 million worth of homes sold. And if you read the newspaper, it says the real estate market sucks. Well, congratulations. This is definitely very sucky for the city of Windsor. Not. That's why that's why the journalists don't call me. I don't speak their narrative. And the week before spring break, $32 million. So that's up again $7 million, which is up 20%. 20%. Up 20%. We sold all of our townhouses here in Riverside. There were 3 of them for sale, and we sold all 3 of them in one day. That's what happens here. Yes, we get a little bit of inventory every so often. People start asking about, well, gee, is there any inventory? Yeah, I have a couple things to show you, but you better hurry. Oh, well, I'm told when I read the newspaper that the real estate market sucks. It's like, I'm sorry. And sure enough, those folks that waited looking for a townhome in the city of Windsor, they're all sold. Or over here in the Riverside section, they're all sold. They're gone. Vamoose. Now we're waiting for more. So now there's 18 people on the list waiting for a townhome again. And when they do come up, those 18, well, there's some other thing going on until all of a sudden they'll all be gone again. But that's the way that it works. Just is what it is. So 37 million to 30 million 2 weeks ago, 37 million now. Does the Windsor real estate market suck? No. 32 million 2 weeks ago, 39 million now. Does the Windsor real estate market suck? No. It's going gangbusters. We're getting a new battery plant. We're getting a new hospital. We're getting a new international border crossing. We're getting a new power line. And we're getting a new retooled Chrysler plant. If you want to work, come here. But so few people want to work any longer, or they're doing their own thing. They don't need a job. They're like me. I don't need a job. If you're making $12,000 a week, you don't need a job. Why would I need a job? Creating my own income. So anyway, and estate cleanout is a heck of a lot of work. It really is. It's a ton of work, but I like doing it. And I like helping senior citizens. That's why I have this little teeny tiny business. And of course, the real estate stuff is really, really good. The wealth management stuff is really, really good. The group benefit stuff is really, really good when those things come in, because those are great big raindrops from heaven, I call them. Back to this week's market review. There were only 21 underbids. For just 27% of the bidding was under the asking price. 2 weeks ago, it was 34.7. So we've dropped 7%. And 73% were over bid. 2 weeks ago, it was 65%. 65 to 73. Isn't this a higher number? Does the real estate market in Windsor suck? No, it's going gangbusters. You read the newspaper, Windsor sucks. Stay away. Don't buy any real estate. It sucks out there. Oh, come to Windsor, because it's going gangbusters. That's why all the Toronto realtors are down here selling houses. It might suck up there, but it sure is really, really good down here. So they drive down the 401 and sell their clients' house down here. Happens every day. It's one of the biggest parts to our market down here in the city of Windsor is people moving here. In droves, they're moving here. That's why my Move to Windsor website is very, very popular. That's why I need more realtors on my team. I need enough people to be able to keep track of all the people that I have, because there's lots of people coming in. So anyway, I digress. If you'd like to become a realtor, give me a jingle, 519-995-6145. If you'd like to go to work, then give me a call, because I got plenty of work for you. 519-995-6145. If you're only available 3 or 4 days a week and would like to do just a little bit of heavy lifting, a little bit of stairs, a little bit of, hey, I wouldn't mind helping Brian clean out one of those estates, then by all means, give me a call, because I need the help, 519-995-6145. Back to this week's review. Average listing price 2 weeks ago, $441,000. Average listing price $441 2 weeks ago. Average listing price this week $485. That's up $40,000 or over 10% in 2 weeks. Yet the Windsor market sucks. The real estate market sucks. It sucks. Read the newspaper. It sucks. Talk to the news people. It sucks. You watch the news. It sucks. The market's up 10% in 2 weeks. Think of that for a minute. 10% in 2 weeks. Has your stock market portfolio gone up 10% in 2 weeks? Only if you own, say, Microsoft or something like that. Microsoft's done pretty well in the last 2 weeks. Average sale price, the proof in the pudding, $465 2 weeks ago. $502, up nearly 40. Again, almost 10%. It's about 8.8% in 2 weeks. Average selling price, $502. So what that means is that if you have less than $500,000, it's very hard to find a place down here because only 33%, well, about 50% of our market is under 500,000. The other 50% is over 500,000. And they're selling left and right. We're selling $1 million houses down here, left and right. People are qualifying for this stuff in the city of Windsor. Vastly important. Now let's speak about qualification. What I am finding in this market right now is that I am finding that some of the deals do take longer to get approved through financing because financing is entering what's called a hard market. The other thing to share with you is things like auto insurance and home insurance is in a hard market. Errors and omissions insurance. I just renewed one of my errors and omissions insurance policies. It was easy, but it's more expensive. It's a hard market as claims have increased because as people have come off of their federal programs after COVID, they're suing left and right. And that is raising the price of insurance because there are more and larger insurance claims right now. It just is what it is. Average over for the week was $17,000 average overbid. That means if a house is listed at $549, you can expect to spend about $17,000 more to win the bidding on it. There's just a house today that had 11 bids on it. It was a beautifully stunning house on the west side of town, which is a little bit less expensive side of town. Beautifully stunning house, just wonderfully, beautifully stunning. One of the nicest old homes I have ever seen. Stunningly beautiful. Have I said it was stunningly beautiful yet? And it sold with 11 offers because it was priced at $199 or $249 or whatever the heck they had brought it to market at. And of course, it sold over, and it sold more than $17,000 over because it was priced way too low in the first place. That's why there were 11 offers on it. There were 9 people that thought, oh my God, I can't believe I'll be able to buy this house for $260,000. No, you're not going to be able to buy the house for $260,000. It's going to sell for its market value, which its market value was about $385,000. It was just beautifully stunning, but it was on the wrong side of town. If it was over on this side of town, it would have been $465,000. Just the way that it works across towns. Location, 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 the number one rule of real estate. So that helps you to be able to understand exactly what's going on in the Windsor market. It is crazy busy here. It is. Don't let anybody else think that it isn't. Don't let any press tell you, people that aren't even in the business, telling you, yeah, it sucks out there. No, it doesn't suck out here at all. It's crazy busy. We're way over. 2 weeks ago, we're up 20%. We're up 10%. 5% a week. How does that suck? So thank you for tuning into this week's market update. If you need any help with the Windsor real estate market, if you're moving to Windsor, give me a jingle, 519-995-6145. Be more than happy to help you find a house here in the city of Windsor. Be more than happy to help you with one of the largest brokerages in Ontario now. So if you have a house to sell, I've got a gentleman in Ridgetown who's moving to Windsor. I got a gentleman out on Kamloops moving to Windsor. I'm gonna help him too. So wherever you're moving from, I've got realtors in those areas that can help you. Good, high quality realtors like me who can be able to help you get your house sold, and then we can move you here to Windsor. Love to help you here move to Windsor. That's one of the biggest markets for me. My Move to Windsor website is constantly ding, 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 ding. More and more and more people are signing up to movetowindsor.ca. Surprised how many people come across that site and how many people I can help from there. I have a couple right now looking at an $850,000 townhome or a condo. They came from this channel. They came from my website channel. They came from all of that channel. Had a gentleman call me today looking at possibly moving here and buying some student rental. He came across my website. Thank you for sending me listings, Brian. I truly appreciate it. I wanted to reach out to you here today. So just reach out, send me a smoke signal, send me a carrier pigeon, or give me a call. Send me an email, bprice4567@gmail.com, or give me a call, 519-995-6145, 519-995-6145. Be more than happy to help you as well, too. Thanks for tuning in. This was this week's market update for the week ended, whatever last Saturday was, 27, 26, the 25th of March. It's just up from here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great day. Bye-bye.